then, hobbyists. Most of the time, a special edition is restricted to being a special edition because of a change of colour. A black edition is the usual go-to, but not to discount blue, red, green, the full spectrum, as well as the really special metallic colours. Usually gold being reserved for the tippity top, but marketing departments have been known to scrape the bottom of the barrel, and you do get platinum or ruby, for example. I believe that Pokemons are a good example of this sales structure. Not that all these editions are follies. Some have great upgrades, or look amazing, or it's a really good excuse to do an Imelda Marcos and get one in each colour. So, imagine my surprise when Tamiya announced an Ian Dury and the Blockhead Wild One. I like this pub rock band, who famously were on the Stiff record label. I wonder if Tamiya would do a Dr. Feelgood Blitzer Beetle, and I'd spend good money on the damned lunchbox. Wait, what? June Watanabe? Was he even in the Blockheads? Oh, a different Blockheads. Well, Jun Watanabe is a graphic designer and Blockhead CEO, which were not signed to Stiff Records. Oh well, okay. Another fun fact about this model is it was kindly donated by the RC Elf, in all fairness 6 months ago, as I have been saving it for my winter project. So, as ever, you are a true gent. I would also like to say at this point a massive thank you to you all that have taken the time to watch these videos. Here at RC So-and-so, we are grateful for everyone that's subscribed, and if you haven't, please take the time to find the button below and click it. All the likes and comments are fantastic. Please continue to do so, and if this is your first time here, welcome, and feel free to submerge yourself in the nonsense. Anyway, at this point, let's hand over to me, as I did the unboxing in readiness for starting the build. Right, well I'm sorry first of all for having the ring lamp on there, but it's the winter here so it's as dark as anything. But let's try and do an unboxing live. Well, not that live, it's just me whittering on while I'm doing it. The Wild One off-roader, apparently, with Ian Dury and the Blockheads. That's Ian Dury. Doesn't look much like him to me, but never mind. So, let's have a quick look at this kit. So, nice artwork as usual. Bit of information here on this Jun Want-to-Be, or whatever the chap's name is. Apart from that, it's just a Tamiya box really. So, let's get in here. Now, interestingly here, pre-cut and painted body included. So, we'll have to be creative on other scales. So first of all, let's see what we get in the box. Some kind of bathtub chassis-esque looking piece. Normal battery should fit in there, so shouldn't be too many issues with it. Okay, first one is this one here, or second one is this one here. Plastic. Oh, can we hear the planes going over? It's made out of plastic, which is quite... I understand why. You know, everyone's got costs and stuff, and aluminium's expensive, but... and it would have been heavy as well, but it would have been nice to have that made out of aluminium. Right, these things here look like they are going to be bits of the lights. Stay bright at night. Another one of these pieces here. I suppose you could actually buy aluminium ones of those. But again, yeah, it's a nice colour, but it's not aluminium. Here we have what can only be described as cages, I'd imagine. So it would probably go around that way, maybe. We'll find out. That's the beauty of these kits. You find out as you go. Rims. You got two big ones, chunky boys for the back. A couple of nice slim ones to the front, so hopefully that will help with steering. We will find out though, because we are notoriously awful at steering. So, bag of netting and zip ties, cable ties, bit of perspex in there as well. Wicked. Here is the shell that's been pre-painted and cut. It's really not a shell, it's more of a flipper. Okay, whatever. Here is the body in here for Ian Dury, the driver. Now, with this kit, they sent me this as an ESC. It's a Carson one. I recently put a Carson in another car I've got, but I do have a spare TB LE04. I might use that. I don't know yet. I'll have a think about it. Tyres. Chunky ones for the back, slim ones for the front. I don't know if any of you have seen the film. I think it's got two names. It's got Monte Carlo or Bust, or those men in their jaunty jalopies or something. Part of the same series as those magnificent men in their flying mobiles or whatever it's called. These tyres remind me of that film. Bit ambiguous and random, but that's what we do here. Ramp, I don't know. And here's Ian Dury's head. Doesn't look very much like him, but you know, I suppose you're limited to what you can get away with. Let's take this out of the packaging anyway. There we go, so that's Ian Dury. Hit me with your rhythm stick, hit me. Anyway, so that's that bit there. Then we've got the box of bits and odds and sods. So, always at the start, bag A, get some oil in there, put some bits of the shocks and so on. Bag B, that's all of that, it's damper oil. Oh, so what's that then? That's damper oil as well. We'll figure it out, we usually do. Bag C, yeah, it's got a hole in it already, so God knows. Bits for the servo, the bumper. All right, okay, yeah, so it is pretty, yeah, it is the artwork bumper. See, this is the thing, when we got the sand sculpture, I was really surprised that they didn't give you the sand sculpture artwork bumper in the box. And instead I had to send off to the other side of the world and pay a small fortune for it. Thanks, Tamiya. Yeah, bits for the servo. These, I don't know. What the bloody hell's that? Oh, the bits for inside of the shocks. Everyone's favourite, bag of gear. Now, the silver can motor. I was tempted to put a BZ in this, and I keep umming and ahhing, in fairness, on what to do for the best. I'm now erring on the side of keeping it as a silver can to run it in the garden rather than doing anything too extreme for it, but I don't know. I don't know if I can get used to that slower pace of life or not. So instructions and gubbins, here's some information for you if you need it. Decals, this is what makes it a June wannabe Ian Dury Blockhead thingy-bobby. And for those that are interested, we even have a book that shows you how to put it all together, which is very helpful. So, usual Tamiya artworks, nothing in here that's going to surprise anybody. Bit of cutting there. Shows you how to build some dampers. Let's have a look. Controller, how to paint Ian Dury stuff, and gives you your like little chart at the back so you know which fits which bit. That looks like everything you get in the box. So you don't miss out on further videos and similar nonsense, please like, feel free to comment, definitely subscribe, and press that bell-shaped thingy to be woken up at all hours for further content. But for now, that's your lot.